would not even believe how disgusting this microphone is. These guys like I did, you'd be really impressed that I can grab onto this thing at all. Comedians, these guys in Billings here are the nicest, funnest people. Really good folks, seriously. I got to know them a little bit over the last few weeks. The guy that was just up here, I decided to try an experiment on him because I started thinking they don't care about anything other than their set. So he was talking about his mom, and I said, "Where does your mom live?" He's like, "33 Avenue D." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we used to live right across the street from here." "Really?" "Yeah, she is horrible. Mean, nasty, stinky. Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with that woman? She's deranged." He's like, right on, brother. I'll use that in my set. That's awesome. And then I said, one of the other guys, last week I didn't think your set was your best work. That thing about masturbating in your sister's underwear. He's like, "Oh, okay. Mr. Flat Top Guy is the expert, huh? Okay, you look like Howie Long shortened, and now you think you're an opinionator on everything." So the only way to possibly offend an aspiring comedian is to mention something about his set, because they don't care about anything else. So I want your opinion on something that happened with a friend of mine who's here in the house. His name's Josh. This is a few years ago, and it came up because I invited him to go to the Fort Memorial Golf Tournament with me, and he's like, "No, not after that last incident we had." "What, dude?" He said, I think you were very childish at that." I said, "Well, if you mean innocent and full of wonder and natural curiosity, yes, I think I was childish. And I think you're being a big, fat, stupid, stinking poo-poo head about it right now." So what happened, the best I can factually remember, he calls up, and Josh is a financial planner. He's one of these guys that has an ad about this big in the paper, and only about this much of it is his head. Because he wants to make things about the client. That's who's important. He doesn't want the focus to be on him. So he's kind of a high roller, and I'm not so much. I'm comfortable at Tiny's Tavern or my own patio or whatever. He's like, he calls me the day before this tournament. I'm playing with this attorney downtown who's also a congressman, and I need a couple guys to play. I'm like, "So that's tomorrow?" Yep. "So can you make it?" "So how many people did you call before you got to me?" What? My phone's cut now. What'd you say?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I'll play. I'll bring a friend from the office. We go out and play." And the Fortin is affiliated with, I don't know if it's Deaconess or the other one, St. Vincent's, but it's for a medical charity thing. And I looked it up just because I wanted to be knowledgeable. And the year before, it was for cancer or something like that. So we get out there, and he's warning me about the guy we're playing with. I'm curious what he warned the guy about me, but he basically says something to the effect of, "The guy is kind of a paradox." "What do you mean?" "Well, he's really active in his church, and he's always telling other people what they should do and all this stuff, but he's been caught cheating on his wife a couple times, and he's just not really loyal or considerate to anybody but himself. So I'm like, oh, a dickhead, sure, yeah, I know a dickhead. Yeah, I've been around dickheads before, no big deal, I'll be good, no problem." So they're announcing what the proceeds of this tournament's for, and it's this real dramatic thing. "Thank you all, each and every one of you, for coming out today to help support the fight against this worthwhile cause that we know as childhood obesity." And Todd and I, my friend Todd is, he's one of those guys, he's even more immature than me, which I really like. He's like 6'4" and 165 pounds. And we're like, I missed the news last night, but did they cure cancer and leukemia and everything else? And so the whole time we're playing, the guy had never played at YCC before, and he's asking, "How does this whole go?" Oh yeah, you need to be a little right of the sand trap." So seriously, what in the hell are they? Childhood obesity? The cure for that is lack of food. This isn't like where the Red Cross is trying to get stuff into Rwanda that the dictator won't let in and have to drop it from a helicopter. Are they filling gunny sacks with air, drop it into a playground full of fat kids? "Here, kids, have that." There's nothing that needs FDA approval, right? I mean, it's already legal to not put Doritos on pizza as an extra topping. And there's many cures for childhood obesity. So we're joking the whole day. Todd, I think it's the funniest thing ever. There's the only tournament I've ever been at, there's usually drinks at every hole. There's candy bars at every hole. And Todd is eating candy bar after candy bar. This is coming out of some fat kid's lunch. I've got my part. There's houses right there on the course. I see there's kids playing basketball. I'm like, "Oh look, there's not one fat bastard among them. The fight is really paying off. We're doing something worthwhile." And so I'm making fun. I just can't help myself. I'm like, okay, what sick human being picks this as the big disease? I mean, she obviously doesn't understand leukemia or MS or anything else. It's some socialite woman going, I just think leukemia is so last year, and it's hard to spell on letterhead. I think childhood obesity, I think if fat kids could feel better about themselves, they might believe that they're not that fat. So we get into clubhouse, and the guy is like, he's pissed at us by then. You're really something. Thank you. So we meet his wife, and he says, where's Buster? I'm like, oh, did you bring a dog out here? No. Buster's the kid. Comes out of the bathroom. Chocolate everywhere. Fattest little bastard you've ever seen. So I'm trying to go right at the problem. Gosh, there is an elephant in the room, I understand that. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not calling Buster the elephant. And elephants are really smart, good animals. They mate for life, and I'm giving all this Animal Planet stuff on elephants. No, if I was trying to insult Buster, I would have called him like a sow or a hippo or a Remax agent or something like that. So then I'm really trying to apologize. I'm thinking, I'll be all charming to the guy's wife and everything will be forgiven. So I'm like, I want you to know I'm not making fun of kids with weight problems, because none of us are perfect, we all have problems. I'm making fun of someone stupid enough to pick this as the charity. So guess who put the charity on? Guess who organized the charity? Yeah, the lady right there. She was not a nice socialite. I took a fake phone call and left, and every time I see them now, I don't think they remember, because they don't talk to me or look at me or anything. I think all is forgiven. It worked out really pretty good in the end. Okay, so thank you for having my childish antics.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mark Dawson, please.